Hey everyone, I'm here to tell you my story today. My story is not an easy one, but it's real. And it's proof that even in the darkest seasons, there is a way forward. I've struggled with bipolar disorder, ADHD, anxiety, depression, psychosis, and trauma. For a long time, those labels felt like a heavy burden. They weren't just diagnoses, they were battles I was fighting every single day. One of the lowest points in my journey came when I was arrested for trespassing at a hospital. I wasn't there to cause harm. I was there because I was in desperate need of treatment. I didn't know how to ask for what I needed. Up until then, I had been admitted to mental health hospitals without ever having to explain what was really happening inside of me. But this time was different. That moment forced me to face my truth. It forced me to use my voice. And in that painful, humbling experience, I discovered something powerful. Speaking up is the beginning of healing. From that point forward, my story shifted. It wasn't easy, it wasn't instant, but it turned from pure tragedy into something with hope, with possibility, and with light. I started being honest with myself and honest with my doctors. I stopped hiding and started sharing, and with the right help, the right medications, and the right support, I began to heal. I even graduated from therapy, something that once felt impossible. But more than anything, it was my faith that carried me through. My faith reminded me that no matter how broken I felt, life was a gift, and I was never beyond repair. My faith gave me the strength to rise up like a phoenix out of the ashes and keep going. Today, I'm not just surviving, I'm thriving. I've become a life coach because I want to give my clients the continued support they need to build a better future. And I volunteer at the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention because I know firsthand how powerful hope, community, and compassion can be in saving lives. And here's what I want you to take from my story today. Healing is not about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about staying the course. There were times when I felt like I was walking in total darkness, when the tunnel seemed endless. But I promise you this, if you keep walking, if you stay patient, and if you reach out for help, you will find the light. You are not alone in this journey. Asking for help is not a weakness. It's one of the bravest things you can do. And sometimes asking for help is the very thing that saves us. If my story can show you anything, let it be that no matter what you face, no matter how far you've fallen, there is always a path forward. Your story does not have to end in tragedy. It can become a story of survival, of healing, of hope. I stand here today not because I've arrived or because the journey is over. I stand here as someone who is still walking, still learning, still growing. And I stand here as living proof that there is light after darkness. So my message to you is simple. Stay the course, keep walking, be honest with yourself, with the people who care about you, with the doctors and helpers who want to support you. Lean on your faith or your community or whatever gives you strength. And when it feels impossible, remember, you are stronger than you think. Thank you for letting me share my story with you. My hope is that it encourages you to keep walking toward your own light and to never give up on the possibility of healing. Thank you.